again and welcome to the James Oliver Guitar Channel. A couple of days ago I did my 30 favourite guitar players in no particular order. There's definitely more than 30, but they are sort of my top 30. So today I thought I'd do one about Welsh guitar players. And these are my 30 favourite Welsh guitar players. There are many more fantastic guitar players in Wales, and I'm sure I've missed out some great ones, but this is just my personal choices. So after you watch the video, comment below your favourites. I think that'd be cool. I'd like to read them. That'd be excellent. So up first we're going to group some together. We got Ray Alice Ennis and Graham Williams from the racing cars. Two fantastic guitar players. Ray is just a fantastic slide player, and I've been lucky enough to play with Ray quite a few times at the St. Julian's, and he's just still a great guitar player, a really good gypsy jazz guitar player. Inspired me to play gypsy jazz really, and a great slide player. Graham, of course, is just an amazing guitar player. You know, he's just fantastic, whether he plays his Red Strat or his SG. Then up next, then from Cardiff, we've got Mike Lloyd-Jones, who is a brilliant guitar player. Mike is. Again, I've been lucky enough to play with Mike at the Royal Oak, and he's just plays his Les Paul specials, and he's just got a great sound and a unique touch. He played with Shakin' Stevens and the Sunsets, and he just really is worth checking out if you're familiar with Mike. Then up next, then of course you've got Di Shell from Sassafras, Di from Merthyr. I mean, I'm going to say they're all wonderful because they are. Di got a great sound and a great sense of harmony when he plays guitar. Like Wishbone Ash, but better, in my opinion. Now, these two guys were on the list on Wednesday when I did on the list. This is, of course, Mickey Jones and Deke Leonard from the Man Band. I can't say enough good things about them pair as guitar players. Then, of course, another Swansea guitar player, Tweak Lewis. Tweaky was in the Man Band as well, and he was in Wild Turkey, and lots of stuff. He still plays every Friday at the King Arthur in Swansea, and still playing fantastic. Another great Swansea guitar player, Brian Breeze. Have a look at the Breeze on YouTube, him, Terry Williams, and I apologise, I can't remember the bass player's name. Just phenomenal stuff. Whipping Post is just, what a guitar player. And I first seen Brian in, when I seen Deke Leonard for the first time at the Drummer Monkey all them years ago. Brian's fantastic. And a great Welsh rock and roll player from Swansea, Kevin Ford. The master Raka Raka. Plays with all them Elvis tribute bands, but a brilliant guitar player. Nonetheless, fantastic. Can play that Elvis stuff. Spot on. And he's a good laugh as well, Kevin. So I'd like to put Kevin on the list. Of course, from Neath, we've got Ray Taff Williams. Taff is a brilliant guitar player. Played with Bonnie Tyler and Eyes of Blue. And he got an amazing guitar collection too. I've done the Neath Guitar Day a couple of times with Taff, and it's just brilliant to see the stuff that he's got. Mickey G, of course, was on the list. One of my all-time favourite guitar players. Absolutely brilliant. Then we're going to go for another Cardiff legend, Titch Gwilym. Again, I've only ever seen him on YouTube, but his rhythm playing and his lead playing is phenomenal. You know, the videos with the Super Clarks with Burke, and it's him playing the Welsh National Anthem. It's just brilliant. He's a player at the stadium too, which is like really cool. Then from Astramanach, Andy Fairweather. Andy is one of the nicest people you could ever care to meet, but a brilliant singer and a brilliant guitar player. Worked with everybody, and there's a reason why he worked with everybody, because he's really bloody good. And now these next two, right, they're not Welsh, but they've been living in Wales long enough to qualify as Welsh, in my opinion. First of all, Dave Durnley. Dave's, plays in Snatch It Back, and he's got that really old, swampy, great guitar sound, wonderful slide player, and he makes the best Telecasters money can buy. And of course, Pete Matheson. I think Peter's from Carlisle, he's lived in Wales a long time, and he was in Red Beans and Rice, and played with loads of people, and a real great pure blues guitar player, authentic, with a really great sound. I mean, what more do you want? Then this guy was on the list again Wednesday, Dave Edmonds. I've said my piece on how I think that Dave is a real genius, Absolutely fantastic. Then a Welsh rockabilly guitar player, Lyndon Nees from Crazy Cavern on the River Rockers. Lyndon is wild, weird and crazy. What a brilliant showman. And it's nice to see a Marshall 4x12 and old plexi head on stage with a rockabilly band. Absolutely great. Then, of course, Chris Buck. What a touch. Fantastic touch on the electric guitar. And tone as well. Absolutely sublime tone he's got. And then this next guy isn't really a guitar player, but he plays guitars on some of his records, so I put him in as a guitar player, and that's Gennett Watkins, my favourite piano player. But if you watch him on Jules Holland doing, it's easy to say, Bon Ton Roulette, he's playing his 60s Jaguar there through his Watkins Dominator amp. And it just sounds great. Couple of rock guys now I thought I would put in here. Mike Japp, who's just a really good rock guitar player. Some great stuff of him on YouTube, you know, doing Little Wing and stuff like that. And Paul Chapman from UFO. More than just a rock guitar player. I first came across him on the Johnny Winter Down and Dirty documentary, which I just thought was fantastic. And he had a Firebird tattooed on his arm. That's how much he liked Johnny Winter, you know. And of course, Ronnie Bynan from the Trembling Knees. Ron played with Dave Berry as well. He got a great sound on his 61 or 62 Strat. And Ronnie is one of my favourites. He is brilliant. And then Tony Borge from Budgie, of course, who is excellent and still playing today. Clive Snob Roberts. Clive has passed away now. He was in the Blues Bunch, but he played with Deke Leonard's Iceberg, and he's another great slide guitar player. Absolutely fantastic slide guitar player. Then we've got James Beck, who plays in the current Man Band. James is a little bit older than me, but he plays that Man stuff great, but he can play, you know, really good in his own right, you know. And then you got, I'm going to put down Pete Mortimer. Pete from Barry. First met him working in Cranes. Wonderful guitar player, lovely bloke. Great gear, great sound. Much like my friend Tim Harrington. Tim sort of got me into the country guitar stuff. And again, he got a great sound, a really good ear. And he plays fantastic parts guitars. Like, he can make up guitar parts that I would never even think about. And also, Howell Maggs from Newport. Wonderful guitar player. Much like Ray, you know. Howell plays all the different styles fantastically. And last but not least, Paul White. Paul Taffy White. I think he's living in Nashville now, but he's, again, a great guitar picker. Brilliant. And I mean, there's so many more, but these are my personal favourites. I hope you enjoyed this, and comment below your personal favourites, and thanks for watching. Cheers.